All right, welcome to Secrets and Glitches. We're going to just jump right into this with CityState. So from the region menu, go ahead and hit the N key. This will bring up the new region selection. Now, from here, you can get additional bonuses. If you were to change from a democratic culture, which has no effect, to a socialist, for example, you would get 10% increased tax revenue. And you can also change your region name from here. And you can do this without resetting your region. So you see that I've hit accept, it's updated Atropia to Denovia, and I am now receiving a 10% increased tax benefit. Airports are absolutely vital to your economy. You can see that I have an 8 and an 11 for my middle and upper class demand. And the reason I can do that is because I have so many airports. I have an airport farm. Every single one of these increases your middle and upper demand. And you can get creative when positioning these. So an airport doesn't actually, it only needs to occupy one tile. You can see here that I can build an airport on the corner of the map, and I'm only using one tile. It's built outside the boundaries of the game, and I have built numerous airports on this row, each of these taking up 2 tiles, the one on the end only taking up 1. Hint number 3 for excellent strategy, build monorails and maximize the use of your roads. You can see here that my roads are blue when I have the overlay on, and this shows that there's low traffic. And the reason it's like that, despite having limited roads, only having them 6 tiles apart, which a road needs to be within 3 tiles to be effective. So it's the perfect amount of space for a road. And monorails will help not only improve your environment score, but they also minimize traffic. Now, I know what you're thinking. Those things are awfully loud. Well, let me assure you, they glide just as gently as a cloud. I know you want some more, so here comes number 4. You could actually build floating marinas and floating beaches in the middle of water if you like, or you could even landlock them. All you have to do is build them and then destroy the land around them. And you can do that by just adding water. And now you can see that I have a floating marina. Number 5. This is a twofer because that's kind of value I offer you. Some tiles do not require to have all the space that it would seem. For example, a military base has 4 tiles, but I could build it on a 1x1 tile. And also the airport is like that. And you could do it with the reserve too. So there's lots of options that you can play around with there. And you're probably wondering where the twofer is. Well, I'm going to explain to you how I managed to get this 1x1 tile in the middle of nowhere. So if you zoom out, you see that I've occupied every tile possible, except that one. We're not going to talk about that one. So what happened was I had migrants coming into my nation, and when migrants come, they build tiles. They will build in water. It's just we'll just call it a feature. And when I destroyed a migrant caravan coming in, I was able to build on top of it. And you can see I could even build a space center there. So all kinds of craziness that you can do in the void. Have fun. And lastly, but not leastly, the way to theoretically maximize the population of your country would be to build nothing but arcologies. These arcologies can hold 28,000 people in each of them, meaning that the theoretical max population is around 280 million people for a 100 by 100 tile map. So the way that you can do this is by building roads, allowing people to move in, and then destroying the roads, trapping the people within the arcologies. Now they can't leave your nation. So if I go ahead and put this on transparent mode, you can see that I have these roads here, and they're actually connected to the main network. That's because, another twofer glitch here, these roads, as long as they were at one time connected to the main network, will always be connected to the main network, even if you sever their connection. So over time, I have been deleting these roads and adding more arcologies. So I'll just remove 3 at a time because you need to have a road within 3 spaces. I will build 3 arcologies, and then eventually these will fill up with people. Once they're filled up, the process continues until I'm left with nothing but arcologies. And this will eventually achieve a 280 million plus population. All right, I have saved the best for last here. I'm going to show you how you can manipulate your freedom and your civil rights score arbitrarily. So the way you're going to do this is after you've managed to fill out all of your policies and you have this plus mark, you can go to see and edit all policies. Now, from here, anytime you change something, it will change your freedom score and your civil rights score, depending on what policy making you decide. You can change the same policy over and over and over again to edit your score. So let's look at my open demographic. We have 63 freedom index, 10 civil rights, and we are a capitalist anarchy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to see edit policies. I'm going to pick some, like for example, drug war. And I'm going to prohibit all drugs and go full America, maximum freedom, and launch a military campaign against the drug war. So I do this, and you'll see that I've decreased my freedom score by 10% and my civil rights by 2%. That is immediately reflected in my open demographics. Now, let's do it again. I'm actually going to choose the same policy. Prohibit all drugs, full freedom here, and we've gone down 8% and 1%. There is a diminishing gain, but you'll see my freedom and civil rights score has changed again. And I have just swung from an anarchy to a dictatorship in 2 policy decisions. That is the power of this technique, and that's the kind of power that you can expect when you listen to my videos. Hope you enjoyed this video. There's still more secrets to unpack in CityState, but I'm going to leave it at that for now so you have time to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate you watching this video, and when CityState 2 comes out, I'm sure we'll have more content.